Hi, this is Kim with Mom's Creative Moments. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Scrapbooking 101.5. Today we are going to talk about fast to fab. And if you've never heard that term before, it's a term that Creative Memories coined a few years back, and it refers to a faster way of scrapbooking. In fact, it is phenomenally fast, and you get the same results as you would from sitting down and spending hours and hours on your pages, and it takes just a fraction of that amount of time to create beautiful scrapbook pages of your memories. Let's take a look at some examples in my workspace and talk about some options. If you're one of those crafters who would really love to have a scrapbook but just doesn't have the time to put into it, let me show you some options I think you're gonna love. So the holidays is a great example of needing more time and not wanting to spend hours and hours putting art onto your pages. So Creative Memories has created the Fast to Fab, and they are fantastic for holiday photos. I just thought I would show you quickly. This is an old, this is from 2019. These are our holiday photos from that year. And this is what we call a Fast to Fab page. This artwork here is already printed on the page. All I added was this piece of red paper, my 4 photos, and I added this embellishment down here in the corner. The rest of what you see on this page was already there. Again, on this page, similarly, and I'm sorry if I didn't take the page protectors off of this, but again, the greenery was already printed, the design on the background was printed. I added these embellishments as if they were ornaments on the tree, and I added this journal box down here. I added this paper to match the paper on the opposite page, and my photos. That's all I added, and I did the journaling. And it continues. Each page back to back is pre-printed. So the candy cane stripes on the top and the bottom were pre-printed. The wood background on the paper is pre-printed. I added these 2 little embellishments. I added this sticker. I added the journaling on my photos, and I was done. Same thing here. The green and the stripes were added. I added the photos. I added the cute little gnomes. I added this little embellishment that I could journal on, and I was done. They really are super fast. I did my father's celebration of life. There's a video on my channel that talks about that. And his entire album, which was 24 pages, I did in about 5 hours. And I chose to do Fast to Fab on that one just because I just didn't want to spend a lot of extra time dwelling on his passing. So it was a really quick way to memorialize that event and honor him without having to spend several weeks in a funk because I was dwelling on that every day. So just an idea, you know, this page was pre-printed. I added borders on either side of the printed border that was in the middle, and my photos down the center. This part is pre-printed on there. So, you know, every different collection that you choose Fast to Fab in is going to be printed different. The pages will be different, but much of it is super cute and very, very nice to add your photos in a quick fashion and be able to move on with the rest of your life. Here's an example of one of the Serene Waters, or of the Serene Waters Fast to Fab. This is the way that they come. They are pre-printed, and these are groups of 2 pages. So these are the facing pages. You can reorder them, reorganize them, and put them in a different order if you want to, but these are the pages that are designed to go together. And so each of the Fast to Fabs will show you on the front what the pages do look like. and that gives you a better idea of what you might like in your album. Let me show you a version of this, but it's just a little smaller. So we have 8x8 albums. You are probably fairly familiar with them. The cool part that I have found with these is that we also have what we call a paper album. I use them as individual pages inside this album. So they are like a Fast to Fab. So where we were talking about the Serene Waters pages that fit in the 12x12 album, these are the Fast to Fab for the 8x8. These 8x8 paper albums are 10 pages essentially, including the front and the back cover. You get 6 double page pages that you can scrap. And these are perfect for the 8x8 album. You scrap these pages, then you cut them apart and slip them right into these pages. These are a couple of our slide-in pocket pages. Can you see how I can just slip my fingers right in there? The hinges are here in the center, and the opening is in the center. It's sealed all the way around. When you buy them, they come with cardstock that you can build your page on if you'd like. And these work in our 8x8 albums, but we do sell these same pockets for the 12x12 as well. They are open on the top, however, not in the center. Let me show you an example of how quickly these can go together. I have some pictures here of a Latter-day Saint temple that's being built near where I live. You simply open the paper album, grab your adhesive, grab your photos, which you've pre-printed. Then you can sit here and go ahead and add them. How you would like. Leave a little room so that you can journal. I cut these photos with a white border around them on purpose, so they look like they're matted, even though they're not. That's actually the photo. Just like with the larger Fast to Fab pages, all I'm doing is coming in here and adding my photos to the page to enhance the page. And I can add as much or as little as I want to enhance that page. I can add journaling. I can add embellishments. I can mat my photos. I can, it'd be helpful if I had the photo going the right direction, right? I can add more paper if I want to. If I'm, want to enhance the design of the page, I can do that too. But I don't have to. I can just go ahead and add my photos. We're almost done here. And add maybe an embellishment or two. These were taken in February, where we don't generally have flowers on the ground, but I happen to have these from our recent National Scrapbook Day event, and they match the colors that are in this paper album that I'm using. So I thought I'd use these just to add just a little bit of flair. So we've got some flowers, we've got the pictures, I've got room here that I can write all about the photos. And then we would flip the page and we would add some more, which would be great. Then when we're done adding all of the photos to this, I'm going to grab my trimmer. I'm going to grab my multi-purpose tool. Oh, here's a couple of extra photos I had also, which I probably should secure in the album. Let's go ahead and do that really quickly. This is an album, as I said before, that is ongoing. Every so often we will go take more pictures, or I'll find them on Facebook and print them so that we have up-to-date photos of the current state of our beautiful temple that's nearby. Then just simply take my multi-purpose tool and run it underneath this staple. And I'm going to take staple and pull it out. We'll pull out those staples because we don't need those. Toss those away. Then I'm going to take all of these pages, or you can just do, one or two at a time, whatever makes you happy. I'm going to put this right on the center fold, right on my cutting line. I'm going to come in here, cut straight down. Now what I have are 6 individual pages that can be put into my album. And I can come over here and take my pocket page, and I'm going to take the cardstock out and use that cardstock for a different project. I'm going to take my page and slide it right in. Of course, I'll have to be taking this one back out because I'll need to add more for the title page, and I will want to journal and do a little embellishing on this page as well. But there's page number 1. And here will be page number 2. Right, to be able to make sure they're not getting caught. There we go. So there's that page, and then the other pages I would just slip in a similar fashion. And then you've got a great way to keep your memories. Very quick, very easy, and it's beautiful because it's already mostly decorated for you. So super fast and super easy. And then you put them into this album, or an 8x8 album of similar size to this one. And you can see I've got multiple different 8x8 albums that I've used to add photos to and journal. And occasionally I'll add an embellishment, but really I haven't embellished this album very much at all. There's a placeholder for a photo that I don't have yet there. But all of these, all of these are the 8x8 paper albums that are Fast to Fab, or I call them Fast to Fab, because they are super easy and super fast to create a beautiful album. This is the album that other video I mentioned is focused on, but I just thought I would share this with you because there are really quite a few photos in here, and you'll see I did matte some of the photos. These are mattes behind the photos, but all I did was matte the photos, add these embellishments and the photos to the page, and I was done. So really, really, I can't overstate the fact that these really are a wonderful tool for creating a great album for you and for all of your memories. You can see on this page all I did was add this 12-inch sticker, and I added the photos and the journaling. That was it. So very, very quick, very, very fast. Again, this is a sticker and an embellishment, the pictures, and I was done. So you can see how quickly you can create and complete something that's very dear and would hold all of your memories. I hope that's helpful to you. This is the pre-printed page with nothing else on it. And this particular collection was Hello Autumn, in case you're curious. It is not in stock any longer, but sometimes you can find it still on In Search Of sites. But one of my favorites, definitely one of my favorites from a while back. So I hope that's helpful again, and if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to comment, like, and share the video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so that I can give you more ideas in the future. Thanks so much for joining me. Until next time, I hope you have many more creative moments. Have a great day.